All right, 7:60. Now we're continuing our discussion on the proposed Richland County penny tax, which will assess 1 penny for every dollar spent in the county, which supporters like Jim Manning say will create jobs, repair roads, and generate millions of dollars in revenue for the community. Michael Letts, however, believes that the tax will actually put the county at an unfair advantage, or disadvantage rather, with higher tax rates, and it'll also cost the local economy $1 billion. I guess I'm trying to understand, Michael, it's a 1% tax, essentially, 1%, a penny on every dollar, that's a 1%. You're saying it's 14%. How does that math work?
The overall increase in your taxation rate will be 14%.
Okay.
It's not going to be just 1 penny. Ingenious marketing device to make the public think that it's just giving away one little copper piece of a penny. But when you add all those up over hundreds of dollars for the year, it represents a 14% increase in the amount of taxation you're going to pay this coming year, on top of numerous other increases that are being proposed. Water rate increases, fire hydrant rate increases, property millage that has gone up. We're just being taxed out of Richland County, which the surrounding counties are loving it because they will be the ones to benefit, not us.
Right. Now, they're not the first, Richland County is not the first county to assess. York County has done the same thing. Newberry County, Charleston County successfully, have they not, Jim?
That's correct.
But they've not been as far overreaching. They've not done it for 22 years. They've not put in 200 projects that really, during these economic times, are really not priorities and necessities that can wait.
And as Michael knows, that's because they did less projects in less years, and that's because they did not include the bus system in it. They only did road projects. Here we're looking at a comprehensive transportation plan that goes everything from folks that get around on foot, bicycle, drive, need to use a good bus system.
But you know, this all started, Jim. The impetus behind this was that we needed to do something for those who ride the buses. It's amazing now that when it started for a bus system, it is transformed into being very minute about the buses.
But Michael, the
so much
39
else.
citizens that were on the transportation committee that was put together in 2006 to start looking at the needs, they don't say that. They say they got together to look at all the needs in Richland County, and the bus was certainly a significant one of those, but it was not the impetus to start this.
And they did a great job in being charged what they were supposed to do. But the overall reach is not just to look at transportation.
Right.
It's to look at the taxpayer that we represent. It's to look at what happens to them. And when you place an undue burden of taxation on them, it puts at an unfair advantage. You're not helping the area, you're hurting it. And that's why we're talking about overreaching. They've gone way too long, too far, and too much.
And that's your opinion.
That's a true story.
And there's a lot of people that share that.
We
opinion,
actually
too.
have a question now from one of our Facebook readers. You can pop that up from Kim. And she asked the question, you're talking about the impact on the average person. She has a family of 3, and she says, how much is it going to cost my family of 3? We live, we work, and we shop in Richland County. Jim, what's that burden actually going to be? Is there a way to really monetize that?
Well, there's a couple studies have been done. Michael's going to have his version of it. We have our version of it.
What's your version?
About $150 a year for a family of 3.
Okay.
Our version is based on the South Carolina Board of Economic Advisors, and we don't think you can get a better authority than that. And they actually say $253.14 is actually for a family of 3. Okay. Most families are bigger than that. We're talking about over $300 for most families in Richland County. And that's just on a year-to-year basis. Multiply that by 22 years, we're talking real dollars.
Come on again, Michael. The average family size in Richland County is not over 3. And what the Board of Economic Advisors did was they just took the penny tax. They didn't take into account the issues of the vehicle maintenance fee coming off.
Right.
They didn't take into account when you can get where you're going quicker with wider, better, safer roads, that you use less gasoline. And so that's where a comprehensive study, not just, okay, 1 cent on what's being spent, which is Michael's figure, the one that looks at it more broadly comes up with the 150 figure.
All right. And
Jim's
I got
speculative.
I got to stop you both
Ours
right
is
there.
factual.
I think we probably could do this all day long, and hopefully we cleared up, answered maybe a couple of questions from viewers, and got a different look at the tax from both sides. Gentlemen, I appreciate your time this morning.
Thank you so much.
Either way, the vote for Richland County residents is on Tuesday, as we also elect some other major electoral decisions we're going to make about the taxes there. So, guys, thank you so much, and we'd love for you to continue to debate on our Facebook page. Log on to Facebook/WatchFox, and you can continue the debate there. Guys, thank you very much once again for coming in. 7:20. We got a lot more to do here this morning on Good Day Columbia. Please stick around.